Today we have singer, songwriter. I'm sure plenty of other adjectives to add to that. Penelope, how are you tonight?
I'm well. How about you?
Good, good. Thank you for asking. So
Good.
first of all, let's tell the people where you're from.
Okay, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Right now, I currently reside in New Jersey.
Okay, okay, Baton Rouge, LSU territory, right? That's LSU country.
It is LSU,
Are
but
you are
I'm
you
a
a
Roll
Tiger?
Tide, so
Oh no, no, no.
it is home of Death Valley. But we also have Southern University. You know, that's one of the great universities out there that I root for.
Right, right. So is that the outfit, the roll tide, the kind of the
You
checkerboard,
know
or
what? It just so happened you asked me about it. And maybe that's why I bought it.
it looks like it. It looks like it. So Baton Rouge now in New Jersey. How'd you make that trek to New Jersey?
Whew, I don't know. No, I'm kidding. In Baton Rouge, May of last year, I got connected with an organization, The Hub, which is the label that I'm actually signed to. We were discussing a couple of ideas about how to make Penelope better. And a contract came up and I was like, okay, I'll take it, and it didn't involve me moving. However, I felt like the move would be worth it. And it has been thus far.
Okay, okay, yeah, we'll get into that as well. So tell us how you came up with the name Penelope. I was reading a couple of things, but I wanna hear it from you.
Okay, so initially, right, Criminal Minds, Penelope Garcia, loved her. She was my girl, right? Crazy glasses, crazy outfits, colors everywhere. But then as I sat and I meditated and with the name, I, prayed nice. I was like, why am I so drawn to this name? Because every time I wanted to come out as Shanice, which is my birth name, I was like, it was always something that was just like, don't do it, go with Penelope. And I prayed about it and I was like, well, tell me what's going on. And then God gave me an epiphany and was like, you're married to your pen. So Penelope.
Okay.
And just Penelope together. So that was my epiphany for that name.
Okay. No, I like that. I like that. So
Yeah.
so so tell me how what is it that you found music, or did music find you, and at what point did that happen?
Generational. Music found me. My grandmother sings. My mom can sing. She ain't gonna tell nobody that, but my mom can sing. I was on the praise and worship team early, 5 years young. My grandmother made sure we were connected with choirs. We were connected with the church in some kind of form, fashion, or way. So music really found me, and I loved singing. I got on everybody's nerve. Probably still do. So I just wanted to. I didn't want it to die with me. I wanted to die empty. And I was like, I want to get this out. I want to do this. I want to do that. So I started as poetry and it elapsed into music. So.
Okay. Okay. So 5 years old, music finds you.
Yeah.
And fast forward to when you really start taking music seriously, and when you started, to put that pen to paper.
So I was actually 10.
Okay.
When I wrote my first song, Stand and Deliver, which I'm considering actually coming out with it, remaking it. I recorded it when I was 16. So I had so many notebooks. But Stand and Deliver was my very first song. And it was about, crazy enough, it was about bullying, right? Have you seen the movie Stand and Deliver?
It's been a while, so I don't quite
Okay,
remember.
so
It,
it's
although I remember.
similar to Lean on Me.
Okay.
Similar. A lot of changing, but that movie inspired me, and I had to put pen to pad. Like I said, my mom put me in the studio at 16. I went to American Idol. I went to America's Got Talent. We've done all of those great things, right? But I knew at 20, I'm sorry, I'm 29. So at 27, at 27 was when I was just like, okay, we got to get serious. I was on the praise and worship team and I just was like, I really want to pursue music on my own platform. And that's when I actually started to actually do it seriously, which I came out with Shanice Robinson and the Stages of Grief, After a Divorce, all that fun stuff. And yeah, ever since then, I've been consistent with it. I've been intentional with it as well.
Oh no, that's good. That's good. And as I told you earlier before we started recording this, I heard I'm not sure how much music you have out now, because I know that it's been about 2 years, almost 3 years that you
Yes.
really started to take this seriously. But I did hear the First Step song. Now for
Yes.
me, when I heard it, it was a song of hope, of inspiration, of encouragement, right? What does that song mean to you?
It a lot. My inspiration came from my mom. So my mom's a great cook, always has been. And she wanted to start a food truck. And she was like, oh, I don't, I'm sorry. She started a catering company. She wasn't consistent with it because, the people who didn't believe in her and, the support she didn't have, she kept looking at the things she didn't have. And I kind of was like, you should still do it. And we did it. We've had events. And now the catering company has transformed into a food truck. So in Next Step restaurant, but the first step for me, I just kept telling her, you really have to tune into what you want. And like I said in the song, your friends won't support you, your family won't support you. If they do, great, but just know that it's not their obligation to support you. You have to know that it's something that you want to do, and you have to be consistent, you have to be persistent, and you have to be intentional with what you're doing. So that song to me, talking fear out of yourself, get the fear out, because when you remove fear, any and everything is impossible. You're thinking of things that could happen that 9 times out of 10 won't happen, but because we're so in a world of perfect people on social media, no one's ever failed, right? There are so many people like that. So I had to do a reality check with my mom, and I think the best way to get through to her was my music.
Okay. Well, let's give mom a shout out. What's the catering
yes,
company?
Okay. So the name of her catering company is Yams Cafe. I'm sorry, Yams. Yes, I Am Catering LLC. The name of her food truck is Yams Cafe, and she is located in Texas. Right now, she is located in Houston, Texas. So.
Okay. No, good. Shout out to moms and the yams, I guess.
That's her specialty. That is her specialty, though. They are good, though.
No, that's good. I'm sure she uses brown sugar and all of that with it, right?
Listen, I can't tell you. I won't go into it.
You can't let the secrets out, huh?
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Okay. I respect that. So many people consider. Let me ask you this: do you consider yourself a singer, songwriter, or an entertainer? Because
singer, songwriter.
Okay.
It kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. Singer, songwriter, entertainer, all of those great things. It kind of goes hand in hand. I write all of my songs. I'm a singer, so.
Okay.
I don't mind entertaining. I have a lot of jokes. I really don't.
Now, some people think that, singers, anyone in entertainment, has an outgoing, personality. How would you describe your personality?
It depends. If I'm about to go on stage, I may be giddy, but I may be focused as well. Any regular day though, I'm full of jokes, I'm full of laughter. I find the light in almost everything. Almost everything. I have a dark sense of humor. I think that's one of my Achilles heels. Like my sense of humor is horrible. But any given day, I'm looking for the best in the day. I don't know. I'm just a goofy person.
Okay. So away from music, are you the same away from music as you are, when you're writing or
pretty much
person? So you don't have any alter egos or anything like that
then? No.
Okay, good.
The only difference is the name.
That's good. There are too many out there right now with those alter egos, man. Just be yourself.
Yes, exactly. Like I said in my last interview, listen, everybody else is taken. I'm myself 110% of the time.
I
I
love it.
cannot be anybody else. I'm not going to study nobody else. I'm me.
I love
Okay,
it.
you take it or leave it.
I love it. I love it. Now now correct me if I'm wrong, but you earlier this year you went to you performed at now
With
it's
John
left.
Blessing with Vibe Magazine.
I think it was that one, or it was the one that it was the I'm trying the no, I can't remember which
I've
one.
had a lot of appearances. I'm super
Give me a
sorry. I
second.
wish I could help you.
It was the New Day Associates
Yes.
and John Blassingame, I believe.
Yes.
If that's okay. Explain to me how did you get to perform at that at Fashion Week, I believe, in New York, right?
Yes. So with John, the label that I'm actually under has a great relationship with John Blassingame, who actually is the New Day Associates CEO founder. So I performed for him, I want to say around Christmas time last year, one of his events. So he called the CEO of the label and said, "Hey, I would love to have Penelope back." When he called, but when I got the call that John wanted me to perform for Vibe Magazine, all of these great people, I was like, yeah, when? But it's every single time I perform for John at his events, it's always super great energy. I've met a lot of people who have radio stations, who have podcasts, who have all these great things going on, and they just want to be a part of your journey just as well as you want to be a part of their journey. So it's a big collaborative event every single time.
Now speaking of events and performing, I understand you had kind of a special event recently, maybe a couple of days ago, last week.
Yes.
So can you talk about that?
The 24 Hours of Peace in Newark, New Jersey. Second year performing there. Last year I performed, but this year it was different, but different great. What happened? Other than my big old belly in the way, right? It was great. I ran out of breath, of course, but the audience kind of helped me. They were full of energy. Like I was saying, that I don't know, something about Newark people, they just love music. They love music and they wanted to get in tune with it, and they helped me sing. And when I got off stage, it was so much love. So it was great. Queen Latifah was there. They had Fabio 5, I think is the artist name. He was there as well. Everybody, yeah, it was great energy all over the place.
No, good. That sounds like a good time. Now you said big belly. Is that
Yes. I'm 8 months pregnant.
Okay.
And I can't let the pregnancy stop me from doing what I really, really love to do. I can't look for excuses to stop what I want to do because it's really, really easy for me to say, "Oh, today I don't feel like it." When I got the text that I was like, "Oh man, we had to reschedule this interview," and they were like, "Okay, we're gonna reschedule it at this time," and I was like, "Okay, well, let me go run and do some stuff," And I'm sleepy now, but I'm like, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it.
No, we appreciate it too. We appreciate it. No, so
no problem.
Is this your first child?
Second. Okay. My second girl. Super excited.
So what do you have coming up next?
I have to look at my schedule. I never know until Sunday, and then I'm like, oh, but no, in all seriousness. We have more interviews coming up. We have Penelope's project coming out. We're still undecided on the title. However, I'm super excited about it because it touches so many different parts of the heart. I'll say that because it is a work of art. This album, for me, it's a roller coaster. You fall in love, you're in love, you have your actual life issues, real life issues, depression, anxiety, things that affect most of us. Then you have your social media's fake side, kind of going into that, reminding our kids, hey, listen, just because you saw it on the internet doesn't mean it's real. Just, and then you fall out of love at the end of the album. But it's all in purpose to get you to feel again. Because I feel like right now we're so desensitized and we need something to kind of jolt us. I'm not saying that I'm going to be the all-American. However, I do feel like if you want to feel, the album would be a great start for that.
So what do you hope, speaking of that, what do you hope people get from your music?
Feeling. We lost it somewhere. I don't know where. I've been trying to figure it out, but so much is going on the internet and you can post so much on the internet. Odd, but I just want people to feel again. You know, disregard what feeling you feel, whether it be joy, happy, whatever. I just want people to feel again and be reminded that they're human. We all go through so much in life, but it's all of our first time living. You know, we have to give ourselves grace. We have to be patient with ourselves. We have to still love ourselves throughout all of this stuff that's going on. We still have to have an open heart. It's just feel, you know, nothing's wrong with feeling. Because right now it seems like a crime to feel. Everybody's just competing with who can feel the less, you know. And I'm like, how did we get from, you know, Beyonce singing about like 1 + 1, and now we're at I couldn't give a damn. Like, how did we get there?
Right.
But yeah, I just want people to feel. That's it.
No, that's good. That's good. Now, are you say attached to any special organizations? I heard you mention, you know, like depression and so forth. If you are, what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm so sorry. So I am attached to the Hub, which is a nonprofit. However, I'm signed to a for-profit label for the Hub ENT. But there is the Hub in Newark, New Jersey. There's Move Your Feet in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
So those are the two organizations that I'm going in for. Both are 501c3s.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Now, before we let you go, where can people hear your music? You know, talk to you, communicate with you on social media, all of that good stuff.
Yes. So you can find me on all social platforms at I am Penelope with 3 E's at the end of each one. On Instagram, Facebook, not on Snapchat. I got to create a Snapchat. Just thought about that. Twitter, but you can find me there. Also, you can find my contact information in my bio, which has my manager's name, also my email that we all check daily to filter through, you know, any requests or anything like that.
Okay. No. Well, we appreciate your time. We know you're a busy woman. You have other things to do here. You have
You're fine.
A baby on the way. So we definitely appreciate your time. All the best to you, and hopefully we can do this again soon.
Thank you so much for having me, Spitfire Frenzy. I'm super excited about everything that's going on for you, with you, and I'm super excited about being a part of your journey as well.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay.